Educational attainment is outrageously important in Acadiana, and I'm just frank about that because we are 48th out of 50 in this country and from a state perspective in terms of educational attainment, and our region, Acadiana, is 5th out of 8 regions. We cannot prosper, we cannot take care of ourselves and take care of our families unless people are educated and in jobs that can sustain them and sustain their families. And so we do everything from adult basic education, where we take individuals who don't even have a high school diploma and we educate them and skill them up so that they can go out and be productive individuals in the workplace with a career that really matters. And I think as all of us focus on that and think that that's the most important thing that we can do together, we raise all of us up, we build the economy in our region, and hopefully set the stage for what should be the model for our state.
I believe educational attainment is critically important for not only St. Landry Parish schools, but the whole community of St. Landry Parish. It's critical that we have those partnerships with our community, with our economic development partners, and also, more importantly, with our parents. So that attainment is going to not only grow St. Landry Parish, but we're going to take us to a new level. So we're going to continue to work really hard in producing quality citizens and quality students for St. Landry Parish schools.
My education journey, of course, starts at a young age like everyone else. I did the French immersion program up until high school, and once I got in high school, I went to Northside. I was enrolled in the Legal Academy, and that's where Gear Up really started taking a big role in my life. So we did a lot of college tours throughout it. We had college application week. We had a lot of ACT prep that was offered to us. So I was able to be more prepared throughout my entire high school career. That was able to prepare me for my collegiate career when I decided to go to college.
Really, I struggled academic-wise in the 5th grade. I actually ended up leaving public school because I had trouble keeping up with the other kids. A lot of what was involved in that was not just I couldn't focus and that I had trouble understanding the material, but I also struggled from a physical aspect where I suffered from chronic asthma and a lot of allergic allergies that kept me out and kept me missing school quite frequently. It wasn't until 2013, when I was a lot more mature, that I wanted to go back and to try to earn that education that I had, lost my chances so many years ago. I enrolled into the adult ed program where I was trying to earn my high set. But through another series of events, a family member, my grandfather, fell ill, and I had to put that on hold for another period longer to take care of things at home. But in 2016, I came back at full force. Within 3 months, I finished and I obtained my high set. And some of the fine staff there helped me transition, where I got a chance to get hands-on experience with work, and also helped me with encouraging me to enroll in college. I just graduated and I am now transferring to a 4-year university to focus in management.
Thinking back when I was a financial analyst in the oil field in 2016, I believe it was, the oil field had a downturn and eventually I was part of the layoffs. And it was at that point in time that I decided to explore other opportunities and find something that would both provide me with stability and fulfillment from what I did. And it was at that point that I found nursing. And it felt a little awkward having to retake prerequisite classes and even apply for the program. There was no guarantee. But in the end, it was worth it. I'm here as I am now, getting a lot of signs that I'm going in the right direction.
Educational attainment matters to everybody, no matter what your political bent, your social bent, because the fact is we all wear a number of hats. From a taxpayer perspective, it is clear, the research shows, the less education an individual has, the more they cost a community and a society in terms of social expenses. The less healthy they are, the more likely they are to be incarcerated, the more likely they are to have an addiction. So the less education that you have, the more likely you are to be a drain on an economy, not a value add to the economy. So there's a numbers goal for 55 by 25, and that is we want 55% of the adults to have a high quality credential or more by the year 2025. But the moral imperative is that we cannot leave people behind in the 21st century without an education, because they'll never be integrated in society. They'll never be able to offer us their own personal potential, and we owe it to each other to raise educational attainment as high as we possibly can.